Hi guys, welcome to TechBased. In this video, we're going to talk about the latest Windows 11 Insider preview build for the experimental channel, another preview build for Windows 11 26H2. In this video, we are talking about the build 26300.9032. And in this video, as always, we're going to talk about everything that is new, that has changed, and that is fixed in this latest Windows 11 Insider preview build for the experimental channel. So if you enjoy videos like these, please don't forget to leave a like below and also subscribe to the TechBased channel with the notification bell activated so that you won't miss any future uploads like this one. So let's begin with a video. In my day-to-day use of Windows 11, sometimes I happen to accidentally delete an important file and quickly try to find a way to recover that file. If the same situation happened to you, next time you should use TenorShare 4DDiG Windows Data Recovery. With this software, you can recover up to 2 GB absolutely free from the recycle bin, local disks, external hard drive, crash computer, and so on. It supports 2,000 plus file types on various storage devices, while also providing file repair features. You can even recover data for free after formatting, OS crash, hard disk problem, and so on. To recover a deleted file from the recycle bin as an example, you need to select the location, the file types you want to search for, and then click on Scan Selected File Types. Wait for the scan to be finished, and then categorize your files based on the different filters you have available. You can even use AI to search for a specific file. Once you find the files you want to recover, select them, click on Recover, select the save location, and then finally click on Save Now. After the recovery, you can see the recovered files, which will be saved in the original file address tree. TenorShare 4DDiG Windows Data Recovery also allows you to recover files from a crashed PC, and by creating a bootable USB drive, you can boot up to the crashed computer and recover all the files you need. Don't forget also about the file repair features, in case the recovered files are corrupted as a result of the deletion process. Make sure to check out TenorShare 4DDiG Windows Data Recovery from the description below and start recovering your deleted files today. Those things being said, let's continue with the video. First of all, you may have noticed that if you installed this build took a lot longer to install because Microsoft has renewed these certificates for Windows Insiders. In previous builds, you may have seen a warning that the current build is close to expiring, and now Microsoft has renewed those certificates, and these Windows Insider preview builds use flight certificates that are renewed periodically to help ensure Insider devices remain on supported builds and continue receiving future Insider preview updates. The current flight certificate expires on August 11, 2026, so update your device to this build or later containing the renewed flight certificate before that date. And now the new certificates or the new builds should be good until 2027 at least, so that is great news. Now let's move on to some of the new features and changes that Microsoft is applying in this build. First of all, we have some new settings related to Windows Search, and Windows Search can now automatically expand its indexing scope based on your activity using signals like recent files and frequently accessed locations, and this helps ensure that relevant files across your device are discoverable without requiring manual indexing configuration. If you want to manage this feature, you're gonna have to go to Settings, then go to Privacy and Security, and then scroll down to the Search section. And if you scroll down in this web page, you may see this new option, which is called Automatically Find Additional Relevant Locations. Windows learns which folders matters to you based on your file activity and makes them searchable by properties and content automatically. You can see and manage these folders in advanced indexing options, which is this window that will pop up. And you can enable this, of course. And you also have a drop down that says remove all automatically added search folders, and this allows you to clear folders that Windows added automatically based on your file activity. I think this is a really nice new feature, an option that is pretty good to have enabled on your system. Related to the start menu and phone link, Microsoft has updated the phone link integration or the sidebar inside Windows 11 in this build, and now if you hover over a recent message or notification in the recent section, you can preview its content directly in Start without needing to pick up your phone or open the item to see what's new. Basically, just hover over with your mouse on a notification from the recent section and you're going to be able to see a preview that is really nice. As you can see, it has the mica effect, the transparency effects, so it's looking pretty good. This experience is actually rolling out to insiders in the experimental channel with a phone link build of minimum 1.26021.3, and you can also personalize this by going into the personalization section, and this will open up the phone link. And you can see here we have a new option, notification previews, show full notifications when hovering over them in the start menu, and then you can turn this on or off. Inside settings, Microsoft is also improving search in settings, and they've improved search in the settings app to help you discover and navigate to settings more quickly. Search now surfaces results from more areas within settings with improved ranking to help relevant settings appear higher in results. We also have some new File Explorer improvements. First of all, Microsoft is now preserving the state of sections expanded or collapsed, so you can pick up where you left off in the File Explorer homepage. So if I were to collapse the quick access section, if I were to close the File Explorer and then open it back up, you're going to notice that the quick access section will be automatically collapsed. I think that is pretty nice. Microsoft also addressed an issue that caused the address bar contents to be cleared when entering edit mode by clicking near the right end of the bar. They have also improved the reliability of File Explorer when dragging files to a disconnected network drive, and this update also addresses an issue where files stored on a DFS map drive could be incorrectly treated as originating from the internet after the device started while disconnected from the network and later reconnected. This could cause File Explorer's preview pane to display the message the file you are attempting to preview could harm your computer, or cause files copied from the DFS drive to receive an unexpected mark of the web. And this issue, of course, has been fixed in this build. We also have a new print service UI that was discovered by Techosaurus Rex on Twitter, and I'm gonna go to the light mode here because this is a hidden feature pretty much, and it looks the best right now only in light mode. So I'm gonna go to colors and I'm gonna select the light mode, and then to preview this we can open up the run box inside Windows and then run the following command, which will basically open up the new print management service. As you can see, this is how it looks. It will basically be redesigned with WinUI 3. It right now doesn't do anything much. As you can see, you have here a few options, for example the option to share, refresh, and the about section, and also inside view you can add or remove columns. I think this is pretty nice. When using dark mode, it doesn't really look that good because of course this is a hidden feature that Microsoft is currently working on, so of course you need to be patient, but I think this will turn out pretty good because Microsoft is using WinUI 3 to redesign this. We also have a new adaptive Hibernate policy. This is especially for laptops, and updates to the adaptive Hibernate policy increase instances of instant on resumes from modern standby and increase battery preservation at the low end of the battery. Noticeable changes include less hibernation while the battery is above 80% and hibernating sooner when the battery is below 10%. We also have a new start menu fix in this build. Microsoft fixed an issue causing the start menu to crash for some insiders recently when dragging apps. Related to the taskbar, we also have a fix, and they fixed a recent issue where when the taskbar was in an overflow state, hovering over the preview thumbnail for an app window in the overflow area would immediately dismiss it, and that is now fixed. Microsoft has also made some underlying changes to help improve the reliability for Windows Spotlight on the lock screen, and related to storage, this update fixes an issue that affects file history automatic backups to network shares using server message block. Backups didn't work because Windows showed a false and valid credentials error when connecting to SMB shares, so that is now fixed in this build. This is pretty much it to this latest Windows 11 Insider preview build for the experimental channel, another preview build for Windows 11 26H2. This is actually a pretty nice build, and more information about it you can check out in the article below in the video's description or on the official Microsoft blog post. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like below and also subscribe to the TechBased channel with the notification bell activated so that you won't miss any future uploads like this one. I was Emmanuel from TechBased. Until next time, have a nice day.